Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's 1/23/2020, and I wanted to come on here and speak on the China quarantine. And I don't think this is going to be the last we're going to be hearing about this. This is just getting started out, but it's rapidly spreading. The Chinese government has imposed a quarantine of a city of Wuhan over the outbreak and spread of a new deadly coronavirus. Since the outbreak started on December 31st, more than 300 people have become infected, but hospital staff claim more than 1,700. 6 people have died so far. Does anyone ever remember a city of 11 million being placed in quarantine? Wuhan, China, the virus has entered the stage of transmission among families and hospitals, taking it a step closer to becoming an epidemic. In the USA, a man in his 30s is confirmed infected in Seattle, Washington, after returning from a trip from Wuhan. He is described as severely ill, and then 4 people in Windsor, Ontario, Canada are quarantined. In Australia, Scotland, and the UK, they have some people quarantined, and Mexico has a single case reported in Monterrey, Mexico. Wuhan government orders all residents to wear face masks in public places, and a professor is warned that this new virus has the same kill rate as the Spanish flu, which claimed the lives of 20 to 50 million people in 1918. And today that figure would be, based on the world population rate, would be about 125 million people. And the updated figure, which isn't even the updated figure as of yesterday, because I was going to put this out yesterday and then other things came up and I wasn't able to release it. But the update from yesterday was 17 dead over there and 500 infected. But that figure is already gone up. And I notice now some new reports are coming in that there's some other cities over there that are becoming quarantined, maybe cities around this one. And so it's spreading out over there. And then I wanted to speak about the Iran Trump bounty, which is a $3 million cash reward for whoever kills Trump. Ahmed Hamza made the declaration Tuesday during a speech in Parliament in Tehran, although it is unclear if it has the backing from Iran's top leaders, and that was reported in Reuters. But, you know, if it didn't have, it may not have the backing of Iran's leaders, but the thing of it is, he was speaking and addressing Parliament over there. So, and I didn't hear that anybody had interrupted him and protested or anything. So, even though they haven't officially given their blessing on the thing, it's, you know, it's pretty obvious that, you know, they're not protesting what the guy said. And he also said we should put the production of long-range missiles capable of carrying unconventional warheads on our agenda. In a quoted statement from him, this is our natural right. And then I wanted to mention real briefly, which is going to be another story I've heard in the last day or two. There's talk that the Trump may be about ready to release his peace plan ahead of, you know, the 2020 elections, but before the elections over in Israel, that third election in Israel. So in the last day, there's been talk that rumors that it's the Trump peace plan is finally going to be released. And then lastly, Netanyahu compares Iran to the Nazis. Iran has openly declared every day that it wants to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. And by the way, Israel today has a population of 6 million Jews. Speaking to Trinity Broadcasting Network in an interview to air next Tuesday, according to Netanyahu, the lessons of Auschwitz are first to stop bad things when they are small, and Iran is a very bad thing. It's not that small, but it could get a lot bigger with nuclear weapons. And I think that the first thing is to stop that. And second, it is to understand that the Jews will never, ever again be defenseless in the face of those who want to destroy them. And I have two scriptures for that. Psalms 83:4, they have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." But the Lord gave me Jeremiah 31:36, where he says, they have, he said, "If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever." So basically in Jeremiah 31:36, he's saying that only if he was to do away with all of his laws and commandments or something, only if that was to happen, would the seed of Israel cease from being a nation before him forever. So we know that he's not going to do away with the laws and his commandments. And so basically he's saying that Israel's going to be a nation before him forever. So we know that we're looking right now that for something to be happening over there or something. And there's just a lot of things. The one thing I got from the Holy Spirit about all of this stuff here, right at the start, maybe about a week back, and I've heard it, whispered to me more than one time, that, the things that we saw in 2019, can be fivefold, tenfold, for the next 12 months as far as unprecedented events occurring is going to go. And I would say that this thing over in China would qualify for that. And here it is, just the first month out of 2020. So, we're getting off to, it seems like that the message I got from the Holy Spirit on that is that it's already ramping up from what it was last year, all the way across the board. And then I watched several videos that seem to be confirming that very soon we're going to be seeing, and in 2020, we're going to be seeing the release of the unprecedented anointing of the Holy Spirit, and another time like the book of Acts. It's coming, brothers and sisters, so stand by. But, a lot of stuff is happening, and I hope to be able to come back real soon and cover some more for you. Thanks for watching. God bless you all, and we'll see you on the next upload.